We're going live for the first time with our Red Alpha Mugshot Monday podcast. I'm going solo today because my partner in crime, my baby doll, my wife, she has to take care of something this morning, and so I'm gonna be here all alone. And so we wanted to just kind of, it's been a while since we've done any type of recording for the Mugshot Monday, and I had just been kind of itching to get behind the camera just to kind of let you know what's going on, with Red Alpha, and of course, we like to do some behind the scenes type things, recapping the weekend, letting you guys know what we're excited about in terms of projects or events. I say events because this episode is basically going to be all about the DeMayo Supercar Show that's being hosted and run by Premier Auto Customs, and it's going to be a really good show. We're going to set up a booth, and we'll have a table there at the show, and hoping to have at least one or two vehicles that we've wrapped there, along with ours, if I can get the wrap on in time. But the show starts this Saturday. I believe the doors open at 11 o'clock, and we'll post some information about about the car show, a link down below here in the comments, so that way you guys can be up to date on that. But yeah, just wanted to hit record. We've been so busy over the last couple of months that we haven't been able to be consistent with our recording. And so I just wanted to sit down, and I was telling my wife I just got to do it, no matter what, because you know, uh, you guys are gonna wonder what's going on with Red Alpha. But of course, just like with every show, it can't be a Red Alpha Mugshot Monday podcast or even an episode if we're not talking about our coffee mug, right? And so I went to the tried and true, the Red Alpha, the red mug. I got two of these mugs, and I don't know if it's one for me and one for my wife, but every now and then I just need a coffee mug just to hold my coffee. I don't need anything special written on it, or anything like that. Just some good strong coffee, and a good solid coffee mug that I can drink. Sometimes whenever I don't know, it's kind of weird. Sometimes I think I take on the personality of the cup. So I have one that says "Excuse me," if something about sarcasm or something like that. Then I have others that say, trust in the Lord with all your heart, and God is good, and there's others that are themed, for the office and other things that that we're interested in. I got a couple coffee mugs that say, best grandpa ever, or abuelo, and and so it almost seems like whenever I take on a new coffee mug, that I take on the personality of the coffee mug, right? And so we have one that says, walk by faith and not by sight. And so for some reason, when I'm sipping coffee in that coffee mug, I'm like, I need to make sure that I'm not, walking by sight, but I'm walking by faith. And so today it's just understanding the color, right? Getting back to basics, uh, bringing calm back, bringing things back into order, I guess you should say. And so this is the personality of the red cup. So I kind of cycle through these, and get back to it, because I do have kind of a process that I go through, to where it's like I, I have to regroup and I have to recoup to make sure that we're on target. I'm gonna see if I can get the comments going here. Um, this is my first time going live here with this app, so it's kind of new to me. So if you put in a comment, and I don't see it, I apologize for that. There it is. I think right there. I think. Let's see. I apologize if I don't have it down, but I'll figure it out on the next one. Hopefully you guys can't see all that, because I'm trying to X out of it, and it's doing something different. But but yeah, so this past weekend, man, it was just a blur. We were tied up on some installs, and then we had to get caught up on some other ones that we had made commitments to, and so it's just kind of like we just worked straight through the weekend. and then Monday's here, and so we're at it again. We got a jam-packed weekend, and on top of that, we're getting ready for the car show this coming Saturday. So we got a lot of things that we got to do to be ready to set up, and then there's our personal work that we got to do. Um, in between. And so, it's just we definitely got to get after it. But we just completed a boat wrap and truck wrap, and hopefully pretty soon we'll see some content. We took some pictures, and we're going to do a before and after video that we're going to share with you guys. For my man Koi Chu Fishing, he's already did a sneak peek and things like that, and so he gave me a message, said that everybody liked it at the tournament. So hopefully we'll be able to sit down and do something, just kind of chopping it up when it comes to boat wraps. And so I'm excited for you guys to see it. It came out really good, and so we're looking to get more of that type of business. And then of course we're getting more of the custom color change wraps. We're working on a Ram truck that's going to be a full color change, and we've been on that one for a little bit, and it's been a little bit of a challenge. Not so much because of the install, but because removing the door handles and the mirrors have been a challenge. I don't know why the Dodge trucks they did the inside panel the way that they did, but it's not your typical. You take off the door panel, and then you got that cellophane or that plastic cover. This one has a bolted cover that goes around it, and you can't get to the door handle unless you unhinge the mirror. I mean the window, and so that's something that I'm not really too comfortable doing. But fortunately for me, I have someone that's skilled at it that's going to knock it out, so that way we can keep on moving forward with that wrap. But hopefully that one will be. I'm not sure if we'll get done in time for them to present, but we do have that Camaro that we did, and a couple other guys that will hopefully show up, and then so we'll have some vehicles to display, and man, I would love to get Red One, which is our Toyota Corolla, get that wrapped. We got the design printed. I still need to laminate it and then install, but it's weird because it's like my stuff gets put on the back burner because of everybody else's. And but if we're gonna do these car shows, we definitely have to represent with something on there. Let me see if I can figure out this chat again. All right, studio chat, and nothing's coming up. Public chat. Oh yeah, there it is. Uh, okay. So yeah, nobody's chatting. If you're watching live, send me a message. See if I could get you right back. And because now I'm trying to get sophisticated on this thing, going live, and we got the little banner, 4x4 banner as the backdrop. I've been using the green screen for the longest, and it's cool, but it's just like a lot of editing that we got to do, and so I'm trying to get away from all the editing, just be able to sit down and record, do it right quick, and then with this app that I'm using, it allows me to kind of create clips from the long form content and captions, and so I like it. So I wanted to try it out. That way we can really, that's the way I do things. I just do it, and then I figure it out. Make corrections after that, and then and then kind of get better along the way. But I'm committed to doing this podcast regularly, and so we're gonna do that. If you see me checking my phone, it's not that I'm getting distracted. Is that I have to make sure that I'm on standby just in case my wife messages me because she may need some information that I need to give her. So, it's something like that. But I still needed to record, so we got to do that. But so, in addition to doing the podcast, live now, I wanted to start kind of a segment. And today I'm just kind of winging it, because I just wanted to hit record and just kind of see how the live stream works and all that stuff. Right now we're only going live on Facebook and YouTube, but I'm looking to connect our TikTok and everything else to go live as well. And then and just kind of see how it goes. But um, I wanted to give a special shout out to all the friends and who have given us referrals. I see you guys almost on a daily basis. Whenever you notice somebody that is looking for one of our services, you tag either me or you tag our website. Our Facebook page, and and man, it's just it's like that post that I made. the highest compliment that you can give a business owner is a referral. And I just wanted to say thank you guys. Shout out to every one of you guys. I wish that I could list you one by one, but I don't have the list in front of me. And like I said, it's something that I just had to sit down, record because we had some things going that we had to take care of this morning that we couldn't really plan properly for the episode. And and so let's see. I got somebody. Who's that? Somebody reacted to Facebook. Send me a message. Send me a message. That way I can see if this chat works. But so thank you guys. It's because of we got good friends and customers that that we stay busy. And so I really appreciate each and every one of you for taking the time to let people know that you trust us, and then you trust us to do what it is that they're looking for. So that's an awesome thing. But I mean, how many of you guys? I see a lot of people that I'm connected to that are posts that are sharing the car show. But how many of you guys are actually planning to attend? I know they're going to have some music and all sorts of stuff, and we're showing up to represent the rap industry. So if any of my friends that do rap, or any of our customers or anything like that want to come by, check out our booth. I'm going to try to. We're going to have more information, and we're not going to be giving away stuff. We're just going to have information, and then like little cards so that you can connect with us. We'll have a pretty cool setup, and QR codes that you can scan so that it will take you to a landing page that I have created, specifically for this. And who knows, we might be offering some sort of discount on our install on our vehicle wraps or something like that. But make sure that you show up to our booth and just say hi. And myself and my wife will be there. I'm not sure how many of our kids will be able to make it, but we are going to be there for sure. If I get a chance, I'm going to try to get me a door that I can put some decals on, just kind of to spend the time. I'll talk a little bit about the process and kind of go from there. But yeah, what we're looking at doing with these car shows is this is the way that I feel like Red Alpha is going to get into this scene, right? We do a lot of stuff for some of the local car clubs, decals and stickers, banners, the sponsorship. We're sponsoring the banners for this one, but then also for the World of Builds, and then there's another one that not included is putting later on, I think in July, and so we're going to set up a booth there and display our vehicle as well, and then just kind of rub elbows with the car club because it's something that I've been wanting to do for many years, and and what I know is that the car people, right? You it almost feels like you got to be one of you. It's like I can't just print the products, and banners. It's like if I'm a car guys do business with car guys, and so that's I mean that's kind of the way it is with everything. But so I'm gonna try to become a car guy. You're gonna see my face. You're gonna see me and my wife. You're gonna see our booth, and hopefully some examples of our work are gonna show up, and so that way you guys can kind of like know whether or not you want to do business with us. And also I got some exciting news. I'm hoping that I can bring on a new installer to help us. This guy reached out to me and saying that he wants to get some training, and so we're gonna kind of bring him under our wings and hopefully train him up to be a decent installer and do some for us. But he also wants to do it on his own, so it's one of those things where it's like we're gonna make sure that it's a mutual benefit, right? We can definitely use the help, another hand, and then we got one, our son that's going to be joining us later on in the year, and so that's exciting. So hopefully we'll be able to do something, a little bit different, move to another level, with the help that we're finally getting. But then also, we wanted to, you know, we wanted to encourage you guys. Who's that? Hey, so hey Coy, what's going on? And and so it's one of those things to where it's like we want to make sure that you guys know that we're more than just a rap company. We are two people. I got my dad gang hat on, and we're we got two grandsons, and we try to get out of Abilene and go to Lubbock and Austin to visit them, and at least once a month, once to Austin, once to Lubbock, and and that way we can just kind of get a break. This weekend we didn't get a break, but hopefully here in the next couple of weeks we can do that. I know we got some stuff planned towards the end of the month. One of my daughter's birthday is towards the end of the month, so some really good times that we try to do. And so whenever we go out of town, we try to like try new restaurants and that kind of deal, and just and then share you guys what it is that we found. That seems like something pretty cool to do. It's like go around and testing new restaurants and eating new food and meeting new people. It's one of those things. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna message Okoy right here. Ah, if I can type. All right, so it's not cap lock. So my wife was supposed to be doing this right here, but like I said, she's not here. So uh, she was supposed to be the moderator, I guess, and so I'm gonna have to do it right now. So the car show. So we're looking at being the car show, having a booth. I think there's gonna be a bunch of people that are gonna be there. I know some of the local car clubs are gonna they're gonna bring all their vehicles. They're gonna be lined up outside. Uh, we will hopefully have something outside and then something inside. And so the inside is going to be our booth to where it's like information type stuff, and I might be doing some demonstration if I can get. I'm going to try to get a door and maybe a really just a door. I think if I start small, get a door, I'll put some decals. I might do some lettering, take it off, and just kind of talk through the process. Talk a little bit about the material that we use, a little bit about the experience that I have, and how I got into the rap game, those kind of things. And so if you guys are new installers or you're looking to get into this right here, I'll be talking a little bit about our Rap Fu Academy and the plans that I have for that, because once I get to a point to where I can't do it, I'm going to try to teach it to other people. And so that's why I'm kind of developing the Rap Fu Academy. And so but I still got a lot in me. I think I got a good another 20 years before I call it quits. But I'm not going to take 20 years to start developing the academy. We're already putting together the kind of the structure and figuring out how we're going to do it, and then hopefully within the next year or two we can start doing something really good. I want to do like seminar type classes, and or classroom type stuff, and then I also want to do some online teaching, and so I'm gonna put away to that myth, where it says those who can't do teach. Now, in this game right here, those who've done it over and over and over end up teaching, and so that's my motto for this thing right there. But so yeah, I'll talk a little bit about that. The banners that we have will have lists of services that we offer, and then we'll have a QR code, so that way if you guys are looking for anything immediately or want to get on our calendar, you can go ahead and do it right there from the show. And I think it makes sense for us to have some sort of special promotion, and so I'll announce that a little bit closer. We got a couple of days, so I'll announce the promotion a couple of days before the show, and then of course on the show, if you show up, we'll give something, some sort of discount or something for getting on our calendar. And um, and then after the car show, it's back to the work and enduring, right? It's we're managing all the other stuff that we have, but it's a commitment that I made to start doing more trade shows, so that way the local community can see us as one of the community, and not just a print shop that just sees you as a transaction. Because that's the last thing that I want, is for people to think that the only value that they have to me is the transaction. That's not it. We call our customers friends, and so as a friend, if you have a page, I'm sharing your stuff, I'm referring people to you, I'm doing business with you when it makes whenever I need your service, that type of deal. And so we're praying for you whenever you need prayer. We're there to speak life into you if you ever need encouragement. So, those are the kind of things that you do for friends. And so from day one, I've called my customers friends. And so that's the type of relationships that I normally develop, because that's the posture that I take when it comes to doing business. And so our customer service is going to reflect that. We're going to try to be as upfront and honest with you, and try not to sugarcoat things, or just kind of look like you can't trust us. We want to make sure that we're being as genuine as possible, and we take care of you to the best of our ability. And and so really, that's kind of all that I had for today. I mean, 20 minutes is really short. Normally, whenever we record, we have like more of a structure. But I wanted to really just test out the live and see how it goes, and and we'll be better next time. I need my sidekick. I need my partner in crime next to me, and my mind is a little distracted because of the things that were going on. But so pray for us. Pray for us. It's not an emergency or anything like that, but it's something that definitely needs to be handled today. And so I'm looking for my wife to give me a positive update, so that way we can be at ease, and then we can go on with our day. And so if my responses are a little slow today to your inquiries, or if you have a question, or if we need to send you a proof or anything like that, just bear with me. I am, I'm on it, but we're moving a little slower because we're kind of short staffed, because my wife is not in today. But other than that, just wanted to thank you guys. Those for you who have tuned in. We're gonna be better next time. I just needed to figure out this live stream app, and see what all the buttons do, and all of that. And that's just kind of how I do things. I just get into it, figure it out along the way. If I mess up, I make it right. Those kind of things. And so we kind of go from there. But other than that, give us a call if you need anything. If you need one of our services, send us a message. Give us a call. Come by. We're at 933 Hickory Street. Or submit an inquiry on our website at www.redacp.com, and we will help you out to the best of our ability. But that's Ruben Escalona with another episode of Mugshot Monday, signing off. Red Alpha out.